What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. This video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the lawsuit here. I want to pull back the curtain and let you see something where someone requested an edit to the lawsuit that I've been working on, and I told them, oh, no, you can't take that out. That's very important. And I'm going to show y'all what it was and how it was important and why you need to be paying attention for the rest of this video. Because my little YouTube friend, Frankie Muhammad, had a question, actually two questions. Number one, how could these YouTubers who pushed this yes vote like they did throughout the proxy period, all right, had everybody convinced to vote yes, do the reverse stock split so they could dilute the shit some more, all right, push our price back down and so forth, how could they still be talking about that shit? It's very simple, Frankie. Bootlickers are going to be bootlickers. But no big surprise there. The next question that he had was YouTubers who it appeared as if they had given up on the squeeze or the MOAS, and now they too were pushing a fundamental type play to get to the MOAS and so forth. And he wanted to know why that shift away from talking about the squeeze or the MOAS per se. And I'm going to show y'all right here in the lawsuit. I got a second section called Retail Investors Continue to Oppose Dilution. Number 30. There are a variety of reasons an investor may choose a particular stock for their portfolio. AMC is no different. Many investors saw an opportunity in the recovery growth of this global movie theater chain as the lockdown-driven exodus appeared to be over. As more and more restrictions were being lifted, the cry went out. Movie theaters were back, and owning shares in the hottest recovery play on the market became like gold. No better example illustrates AMC's effort to rise above the pre-pandemic levels of revenue when defendant Aron announced to shareholders on Twitter $600,000 in Ant-Man. Okay, here's the thing. Like the country song goes, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, why? Because you see how they want to depose people that are involved in this lawsuit. Like, say, for example, if we can get this one filed, and we're in the process of it, but we get this filed, and they're going to want to depose me. And I say, bitch, bring it on. Bring it on. Because what's the first thing they're going to accuse me of? Huh? You got to understand something. I'm making allegations to them. Well, they're going to make allegations right back at me. And right over here, you'll see in my notes, because somebody told me, well, we could shorten it up if we remove this. And I said, oh, no, you can't remove that. This is establishing why retail got involved in this play. All right, because the allegation is going to be brought that all we were trying to accomplish was to get our CEO to do moves for us that would bring a squeeze or a MOAS. And that would be market manipulation on our part. I know. They've been doing this shit for don't know how long. Young guys, so many trillions of dollars in debt, it's stupid. But if we were to have Aron do anything that would be construed as an action that would cause the price to move in our favor, they would come after us. They would delist our shit, okay? So I have to establish there's another reason other than a squeeze or a MOAS that I'm in this play. And I've done it in these two little paragraphs right here, all right? That there's many reasons why people choose a stock, and AMC is no different. Many investors saw the opportunity in what? The recovery growth. As the global pandemic was lifting and people were coming out of the lockdown-driven exodus, would start coming back, and movie theaters were back. And now, owning shares of AMC become like gold. See how now the narrative, I'm telling you, this is my story and I'm sticking to it. So depose me, motherfuckers. I got in this play as a recovery play. I've said it 100,000 times. So, can I talk about the squeeze? Yes. The squeeze is a byproduct, all right, of the recovery. All right, them bitches got in on the wrong side of the plate, thinking the pandemic might go on a little longer, who knows, and AMC would be wiped out. And it very well could have been had the pandemic went on. But when the recovery started and people started jumping back into movie theater stocks like AMC, a squeeze was going to eventually be inevitable. So we never advocated. We want a forensic checking of our books to see if the market manipulation that everybody talks about is real. Okay? Now, don't think they fucking with amateur people. Let me say one more thing, and then I'm going to show y'all one more point. You see right here, it says establishes there, because I had to put this here so nobody would want to remove it. Establishes there are more reasons to have invested in AMC other than the squeeze play. This will defeat their argument retail didn't have the best interests of the company in mind when we were trying to make decisions for the company as far as dilution. All right. Now, their argument is going to be that we refused dilution because we were trying to force a short squeeze. It's common sense. All right. Play the other side of the board too. And then you have to construct your argument that defends against that. I said, no, bitch, a lot of us got into this play because this was the hottest play on the fucking market at the time because of the recovery. So that's why I focus on that. When I talk about the fundamentals, I just put out a video. 3 things I'd like to see AMC accomplish this year, all right, which would help our fundamentals, all right, because I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not just in it for this. I'm really not digging this administration that's over us here in this play right now, and it's probably time for them to go, and we're going to see that. But as far as AMC goes, go watch the movie trailer. Dungeons and Dragons, they just put it up on AMC's movie theater. They got a new movie on Dungeons and Dragons. Please go watch that video. It brings free revenue to our company. Thank you. All right. One more thing, because, watch this. This is another good one. All right. See where I was talking about the Ant-Man? $600,000 in one day. All right. That he tweeted about. Several things are in that. All right. Number one, he's the biggest social media influencer. So don't step to me about calling me no social media influencer. Adam Aron's the biggest one. And I'll go throughout the whole lawsuit and I established that. But Ant-Man, $600,000, and you scroll down a little bit further, and I get to the narrative shifts. And here we get in second quarter AMC results, very encouraging. Revenue 2.5 times Q2, an enormous improvement over quarter 2 2021. And you'll scroll down and you'll see just a little bit further what I'm putting this in the lawsuit for. As of May 4th, 2022, defendant Aron was stressing the urgency of a $500 million new share offering. He contended that it was very possible AMC could fall into bankruptcy like our competitors had due to the pandemic. I didn't want to put in there, and the bootlickers on YouTube followed suit. But anyway, if the proposal to release 500 million more shares of AMC to the public, yet only 93 days later, begins praising retail for a job well done, and the board has decided to award every AMC shareholder with a special dividend. All right. What I'm saying is we went from a doomsday, if we don't get this proposal approved, to everything is perfect, and look at the tweets that he's putting up now. On the 27th, AMC moviegoers continue to eat and drink well. 2 weeks ago, we set an all-time record, and I let that one pass. I didn't say anything. All right, but here we are setting records again. Here we are. He's fixing to be in Boston, and Al said I can't say anything about that. I was going to make a joke about him, Adam Aron going to Boston, but he said I couldn't. Now he's taking advice from retail again. What? All right. San Diego. I said, well, don't forget, San Diego's number 3 in the electric vehicles market. We might want to put chargers there. No response yet. Vegas. And the latest tweet, all right, holy cannoli, the records keep falling for food and beverage spending per parton at AMC USA theaters. Recently, AMC set records for the best week ever in our 103-year history. Then later, the best weekend ever. Last night on 3:30 was the highest such day ever. Such great news. I can't like it. And I just realized I ain't even following Adam Aron. Because I get the tweets automatically sent to the... Oh, I can't do it now anyway. People, do you realize how this tweet right here is like a nail in their coffin? Huh? That only 93 days ago, you was trying to convince us that this company was falling and the only way out of it was through diluting 500 million shares. But now that the vote is over with, and there's possible buyout, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, you're trying to tell us how awesome we're doing now that the vote is over. So don't think you're stepping as an amateur. All right. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.